What's up, dudes? Andy here. So today we're going to learn about the 25th Amendment, aka the Presidential Line of Succession Amendment, which means that if the president is impeached, assassinated, and or incapacitated, then the vice president takes over. If there's no vice president, the next in line is the Speaker of the House. Let's say that the president and vice president, Trump and Mike Pence, are assassinated or incapacitated or removed from office. Then the Speaker of the House and the President pro tem, meaning Paul Ryan and Orrin Hatch, are the 46th president, and Orrin Hatch will be, I think Mike Pence is the 48th vice president. Then hold on, Mike Pence. Mike Pence is the 48th vice president. Then Orrin Hatch will be the 49th vice president. Well, since Trump is the 45th president, he's the 44th person to hold office. Then if he goes, Mike Pence will be the 46th president. Alright, so if you want to find out, presidential line of succession. It's the here it is. The United States presidential line of succession is the order in which the officials of the United States federal government discharge the powers and duties of the office of the president. If the incumbent president becomes incapacitated, dies, resigns, or is removed from office by impeachment by the House, and is subsequent conviction by the Senate, the order of succession to the presidency is referred unto 3 times in the U.S. Constitution in Article 2, Section 1, Clause 6, and the 20th Amendment and the 25th Amendment. Since the federal government was established in 1789, Congress has adopted 3 presidential succession acts. My bad. The current presidential line of succession was adopted in 1947. That was during Truman's presidency, and last revised in 2006. Now the succession follows the order of the Vice President and Speaker of the House, President pro tem of the Senate, and then leads of the federal executive departments who form the Cabinet of the United States. The Cabinet has currently 15 members and begin by Secretary of State and followed by the rest of the order of the position's creation. Those heads of the department who are ineligible to act as president are also ineligible to succeed the president by succession. For example, most commonly, if they're not a natural-born U.S. citizen, it excludes the Secretary of Transportation, Elaine Chao, she's not a natural-born citizen. Several constitutional law experts have raised questions as to the constitutionality of the provision that the Speaker of the House and President pro tem of the Senate succeeds to the presidency. In 2003, the Continuity of Government Commission raised a number of other issues with the current line of succession. Now, the current order: eligible Democrat, eligible Republican, eligible Independent, eligible unknown, and not eligible. Alright, first the Vice President, which is Mike Pence. Speaker of the House, which is Paul Ryan. President pro tem is Orrin Hatch. Secretary of State is John J. Sullivan. And the Treasury is Steve Mnuchin. Secretary of Defense is Jim Mattis. Attorney General Jeff Sessions. Secretary of the Interior Ryan Zink. Secretary of Agriculture Sonny Perdue. In 2017's presidential, and at this year's State of the Union, Sonny Perdue was the designated survivor if something happened. Next is Secretary of Commerce Wilbur Ross. Secretary of Labor Alex Acosta. Secretary of Health and Human Services is Alex Azar. House Attorney General is Ben Carson. Yeah, Elaine Chao is not eligible because she's not a natural born U.S. citizen. and Secretary of Energy, which is Rick Perry, Secretary of Education, which is Betsy DeVos, Secretary of Veterans Affairs, Robert Wilkie, and Secretary of Homeland Security, Kirstjen Nielsen. Eligibility requirements. Same thing as president. To be eligible, a natural born U.S. citizen, at least 35 years old, a resident within the U.S. for at least 14 years. These eligibility requirements are specified in the Constitution, Article 2, Section 1, Clause 5, and the Presidential Act of 1947. Acting officers may be eligible. In 2009, the Continuity of Government Commission, a private non-partisan think tank, reported yada 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 blah 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 blah. Motivation for changes in 1945. 2 months after succeeding FDR, President Truman proposed that the Speaker of the House, the President pro tem of the Senate, granted priority in the line of succession over the cabinet as to ensure that the President will not be able to appoint a successor to the presidency. Secretary of State, there's an ant. Secretary of State and other cabinet officials are appointed by the President and must be approved by Congress. Yep, and 1865, when Andrew Johnson assumed the presidency, after Abe Lincoln office of vice president became vacant. Yeah. So anyway, that was the 25th Amendment, and the same. The first vice president to become president was John Tyler. He succeeded John Tyler. Yeah, the vice president. It became a presidential precedent. It was preceded by William Henry Harrison. William Henry Harrison was president for 30 days and died of pneumonia. Then John Tyler became president, setting a presidential precedent. So thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button. Also, for those who don't know, yeah, every 4 years on January 20th, Inauguration Day. In 2017 it fell on a Friday. Also, here's the oath of office. This time around, the presidential oath was administered by Chief Justice John Roberts. Yeah, President, first, middle, and last name, do solemnly swear that I have faith to execute the office of President of the United States, and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States. So help me God. That's it. Yeah, it's that simple. Yeah. Plus, probably I think I can do. I can do swearing in people. You know. Thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button. And I can comment down below. See you guys later. Peace out, my dudes.